Good morning students, I am Shomajit sir. Today I am here to deliver my lecture on topic leaf. This is from the chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. So without any delay, let's start with the topic leaf from the chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. So let's start with the topic leaf. You can see a colorful pictures are given of leaf. Now, what is a leaf? Alright, let's see in detail. We'll see in this slide the details of leaf. So it is a lateral flattened structure born on the stem, and it develops at the node and bears a bud in its axils. Alright, so the axillary bud later develops into a branch. Leaves originate from shoot apical meristem and are arranged in an acropetal order. So they are important vegetative organs for photosynthesis. We know that leaves are green in color, they help in photosynthesis. You can see that the structure of leaf and acropetal arrangement also you can see here. Alright, you can see the different parts of leaf, internode. Alright, you can see internode, nodes, stems, axillary buds, petiole, midribs, blade, margins, everything I have given. So in a leaf there are mid veins are there, mid ribs are there. Now we can see the different parts of leaf. The three main parts of leaf are leaf base, petiole and lamina. Lamina is also called leaf blade. Alright, so three important parts of leaf. One is leaf base, petiole and lamina. Lamina is a leaf blade. You can see the structure of petiole, structure of lamina, structure of leaf base, all are given very nicely. Now let's discuss about leaf base. All right, so with this the leaf is attached with the stem. So in the leaf base the leaf is attached to the stem. It may bear two lateral leaf like structures called stipules. In monocot, the leaf base expands into a sheath covering the stem partially or wholly. In some leguminous plant, the leaf base may become swollen. It is called pulvinous. So you can see the swollen structure of leaf base, that is called pulvinous. You can see the leaf sheath, you can see the leaf. All right, you can see the blade or lamina. Now let's talk about the petiole, the next part of leaf. All right, so what is the function and what does it do? Petiole, it helps to hold the leaf blade to light. All right, and long, they are long thin flexible petiole which allows leaf blade to flutter in wind. It helps to move the leaf in winds, thereby cooling leaf and bringing fresh air to the leaf surface. So it cools the leaf and brings fresh air to the leaf surface. Next we can see lamina or leaf blade. That is the next part of leaf. So these are green expanded part with veins and venlets. The middle prominent vein is called midrib. Veins provide rigidity to lamina and act as channel of transport for water, minerals and food material. Alright. Now let's see about venation. So it is the arrangement of veins and venlets in leaf lamina. There are two types. One is reticulate venation and spiral venation. So you can see two different venation of leaf. One is reticulate, another is parallel venation. The middle diagram of leaf is a parallel venation. Right side also for banana. Right side banana leaf is a parallel venation, and left side the first diagram is for reticulate venation. So reticulate venation is seen in dicot plants and parallel venation is seen in monocot plants. So now in reticulate venation, here venlets forms a network. It is seen in dicotyledons, as I have already said. And for parallel venation, the veins run parallel to each other within a lamina. It is seen mostly in monocots. Alright. So you can see the picture highly nicely given. See reticulate venation, on top reticulate venation leaf is given and below is a magnified view. Same case for parallel venation and magnified view is given. Now the types of leaf, there are two types of leaf. One is simple leaf, another is compound leaf. So compound leaves are pinnately compound and palmately compound leaves. All right. So we'll see this. You can see the figure left hand side as a simple leaf, and the right hand side you can see the compound leaf. Diagram is given. Now first we'll talk about simple leaf. Alright. Here leaf lamina is entire, or when incised. Alright. The incision do not touch the midrib. You can see the simple leaf and compound leaf. And for compound leaf, the incision of the lamina reach up to the midrib, breaking it into a number of leaflets. So a bud is seen in the axils of petiole in simple and compound leaves, but not in axile. Alright, but not in axile, not axile, it's axil, but not in axil of leaflets of compound leaves. You can see the rachis, pinnately compound leaves, you can see palmately compound leaves, you can see. So compound leaves are two types. One is pinnately compound leaves, another is palmately compound leaves. Now what is a pinnately compound leaves and what is a palmately compound leaves, we'll discuss here in this slide. So pinnately compound leaves means in this a number of leaflets are present on a common axis called rachis. You can see the rachis given, which represents the midrib of the leaf. Example, we have neem. Next is palmately compound leaf. In this, leaflets are attached at a common point at the tip of petiole. Example, we see silk, cotton. Right. So you can see the examples are given. Now moving to phyllotaxy. So what is phyllotaxy? It is arrangement of leaves on a stem or branches is called phyllotaxy. So what is phyllotaxy? The arrangement of leaves on stem or branches is called phyllotaxy. And phyllotaxy are of three types. One is alternate, opposite, and hold. You can see alternate means fashion one after the another. Opposite means opposite. Hold means in a circular pattern. All the diagrams are given below. You can see. Now we'll discuss alternate, opposite, and hold venation. Find phyllotaxy. All right. So different phyllotaxy we'll discuss here. First is alternate. So in this, a single leaf arises at each node in alternate manner. Example, China rose, mustard, and sunflower. Next, for opposite, in this, a pair of leaves arise at each node and lie opposite to each other. Example, Calotropis and guava. Third is hold. In this, more than two leaves arise at a node and form a hold. Example, Alstonia. So you can see opposite venation, opposite phyllotaxy, alternate phyllotaxy, and hold phyllotaxy of leaves are given. It's phyllotaxy, all right. Next we see the modification of leaf, right? What are the modifications of leaves? So leaves are modified to perform functions other than photosynthesis. So leaves also have other functions than photosynthesis. Those are called falling under modification of leaves. Example, tendrils, these are used for climbing. Example, peas. Spines, these are used for defense. Example, cacti. Fleshy leaves to store food. Example, onion and garlic. Next in modification of leaf, in some plants such as Australian acacia, the leaves are small and short-lived. The petiole expand, become green, and synthesize food. You can see Australian acacia. And leaves of some insectivorous plant, example, peachoux plant, and Venus flytrap are also modified leaves. You can see the peachoux plant and Venus flytrap given. The figure is given. Thank you, student. This was all about the entire video lecture. Here I have discussed about the topic leaf from the chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. So I am Shomujesh sir signing off for today, and again we'll meet in the next class. Thank you, students.